Yes and yes, Remco Evenepoel has taken yet another time trial win and yet another general classification win. And yes, also this is my fourth video on Remco Evenepoel in the last month. Welcome back to the Cyclonauts YouTube channel. Remco Evenepoel has just won the time trial, the fifth stage of the Volta Algarve in Portugal, where he beat Rohan Dennis, the current world time trial champion. Now Rohan Dennis was a lot of people's favourite for today, but even though this is after the stage, I did think Remco Evenepoel was going to win as he was more suited to this time trial. I believe that Rohan Dennis is more suited to longer time trials. For example, the Yorkshire Worlds course, which he won back in September in Yorkshire. And here's the profile on screen now. You can see it's a much longer race, 55 kilometers in fact. And the reason he specializes more over longer distance is because he can sustain a higher amount of power for a longer time. And also he has a less aerodynamic shape on the TT bike compared to Remco Evenepoel. And speed of course matters less over a longer distance, because you're going slower than in a shorter distance. And also we can compare them head to head because Remco Evenepoel came second in that exact same Yorkshire Worlds race. So Remco Evenepoel can get more aero in a 20-kilometer race because it's going to be faster where aerodynamics matters more than absolute power. So unfortunately we haven't got too many shots of Remco's actual race, but you can see he's going pretty blooming fast because at the end he almost overtakes Dan Martin, who was also in the top 10 on GC. So Dan Martin's done pretty well at this race as well. He signed a new contract at Team Israel Startup Nation before he was over at UAE Emirates. Oh, and by the way, it's the UAE Tour right now, so if you want to see my video on why I think Tadej Pogacar will win, click just up here. So this was the overall stage conclusion. Remco Evenepoel with a time of 24 minutes and 7 seconds, which is super quick, and Rohan Dennis 10 seconds down. So it's not the smallest of margins, but again, it's not a massive margin either. But Remco Evenepoel did beat him fair and square. And then the Swiss national time trial champion Stefan Kung in third, and Matt Schachmann, who's pretty underrated. I might do a video on him later down the line, the German for Bora Hansgrohe. And then in fifth, Superman Lopez, Colombian rider riding for Team Astana. So Remco Evenepoel is building up to the Giro d'Italia this year, which starts in May, so in 2 months. He's building up super well. In the interview he said he wasn't at his full form, which is crazy because he's won the 2 races he's done and taken 2 stages from each, time trial each and a stage win each. Now another thing I thought was pretty interesting was the difference in position for both of his time trials, or rather the lack in difference of position. So this is the one from today. As you can see, he's pretty aero on the time trial bars on a normal time trial bike setup, but in this one you can see he's in almost the exact same position. He might appear to be a little bit higher on his road bike TT setup, but that's only because it's taken at a slight different angle and from a bit lower down. Now I did a video on his time trial position, card will be up here, and it's really amazing that despite being not allowed time trial bars at the Volta San Juan, he still managed to get in a super aero position, pretty much the same position as his time trial bike, which means the position wasn't a limiting factor, but the bike's own aerodynamics was, so that's really good on his behalf. Also, this is Deceunick Quick Step's 12th win of the season already. There's only been like 3 or 4 races, which is just insane. How have they done that? So Remco himself said over on Instagram, taking home this yellow jersey. What an incredible week of racing at the Volta Algarve 2020, 2 stage wins and the overall GC. I can't thank my teammates enough and the amazing staff behind the scenes. He can credit the staff and the other riders, but I think deep down he knows he's done a really good job. Thank you for watching this short video. If you did enjoy, please subscribe, and please leave a comment on what you think of Remco Evenepoel down below.